Hey everybody! Oh crap! This is the worst. I'm just like stage fright now.
What's up, guys? It's your
What
boy
is
Jake
up?
Alan here.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have this very wrinkly Ramones shirt on to let you know that today is another collab video with my favorite YouTubers ever, Jake Alan and Jake Dello. We're gonna discuss Scaled and Icy after we've listened to it front to back multiple times. I don't even know how many times we've heard it at this point. But in this part of our Scaled and Icy chat, we're gonna go from track to track, just talking about our opinions on it and what they mean to us right now, and our predictions, our thoughts, and just everything that we think about each song from Good Day to Redecorate is on this video. So if you guys want to see what we think, just keep watching. Because we had such an extensive and really fun and interesting conversation on the album, there will be a second part to this, so please keep a lookout for that if it's not already up when you're watching this one. We're just going to continue the conversation about Scaled and Icy, just thoughts about the live stream, anything else about the album that we want to discuss. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if you want to see more videos from me and Jake Squared. Thank you guys again for being a part of my channel. I appreciate you guys so much, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it.
So we're just gonna have a quick conversation about Scaled and Icy. Like I said, now that it's been out for a little bit, we have more formulated thoughts about what we feel about the album, and we're gonna go ahead and go track by track and start that way. So if we want to start there, we can see where it goes.
Who wants to go first? Good Day.
Good Day. What are
I'll
our
start it
thoughts? Okay.
So, I remember in our first video, I said I wanted a banger in the first song. I was expecting like, oh, to sleep, jumpsuit. So
Heavy Dirty Soul.
Let's start a scene. Album comes out. It's a Friday, day before my birthday. I'm so excited. I'm like, all right, I have a run soon. I need some energetic songs to get me through this run. And I get my AirPods in, play the song, and I go, what is this? I go, what am I listening to? I was so upset at first because I was expecting like something like
Brooding.
like that coming at me, and it just wasn't there. So I was like, oh man. So I started going in panic mode. The singles come up next. I'm like, oh no, where's the intense song? And I kept going through the album, and I couldn't find it until the end, obviously. But I was like, wow. So that was my initial thought. So I couldn't even enjoy Good Day in the beginning because I was like so excited, and I was like, what is this song? But now I like it, so no worries about that. I'm going a little ahead because I know we're saving that question for later, but that was my initial reaction.
I thought I was like watching an episode of like Sesame Street, not gonna lie. I was like, what is I think I said it in my reaction. I was like, it sounds like a sitcom. Like some sort of like theme song. But it kind of, I mean, like I said, it works with the whole storyline in Scaled and Icy, but it definitely was not one of my favorites off the bat. I was like, I don't really know if I'm gonna like this song or not, but like you said, it grew on me too, so that was my initial thought on Good Day though.
It's interesting because I have like almost the exact opposite reaction as you guys, where right off the bat I really loved it because I think I was so anxious about this album and not liking it that it kind of caught me off guard. And I was like, because I actually like that genre of music. I think a lot of people and who have reacted to it compared to like Billy Joel, I think I mentioned that too. Elton John, I think Tyler even said he was inspired by Elton John. And so being able to compare it to that, I was like, okay, this is kind of good. And I think I even said in my reaction, like, I don't know why I doubted it because I just expected it to be just bad, honestly, like right off the bat. And I hate to like have those expectations, but I enjoyed it much more than I thought I did. So for me, the initial album feel was very positive. But you mentioned Sesame Street. I had that feeling about another song, so we'll get into that in a little bit.
But I guess that kind of makes sense though, because it's like the propaganda album, so everything's like different. Like they played trees in the middle of the set, so maybe that's part of it. Like not having the intense song first, you know what I mean? And so that could like factor into it.
Yeah, and a lot of people did mention, again, other reactors mentioned, sitcoms as well. So now with the context of the live stream and having that as well, it totally makes sense that it is a sitcom intro, because it's it's going for that. It's very intentionally like a morning news talk show.
It just felt very, I think in the past when I've reacted to not just their album but like any album, it didn't sound like I was about to listen to a 21 Pilots album. I thought it was just like some like commercialized song that I was not expecting. I think that's why, and I didn't really want to give it a chance at first, but I definitely enjoy it now.
Yeah.
So.
And again,
No,
that just furthers the idea that this is not 21 Pilots. Like the openers and the closers are very not expected, you know?
Yeah.
Whether you like that or not. That's just totally the fact of the matter. No, I guess the singles are next. So Choker and then Shy Away. In the context of the album, did you guys vibe with those pretty well after Good Day? Did Good Day make them better when you listen to them all together, or do they shrink on you over time since their release?
Yeah, when the singles came out, I was like, these are good. I wasn't blown away for some reason. And I listened to, like, I feel like the more you listen to it, the more you like it. And then I saw the live stream, and I saw Choker like in the beginning, and I saw Choker when they have the Game of Thrones cloaks on. I love them now. They grown on me a lot from the live stream, especially. But yeah, they're definitely bops now.
I think Good Day made me enjoy them more, but then I was like so in shock by the end of Good Day that Choker came out, and I was like, oh thank God, like I love this song.
It's like a relief.
It was a total switch. I was like, wait, how like much more different can it get after the singles? That's another thought I had, because I was like, wait, they're at the beginning, so it was still kind of like curious as to what was going to happen next. But I wasn't a big fan of Choker in the beginning. I don't know if I've said that in like our last video, but it's definitely grown on me a lot, especially like just the meaning behind it. And I've had people tell me like how it means a lot to them, like it's inspirational to them. So I've kind of seen it more in like a personal way with like the lyrics and everything. So I think I enjoy it for that reason a lot more now.
Totally. I had very mixed feelings of Choker when it first dropped. Like one day I liked it. Initially I was just confused by it, and I was just like, I liked the chorus, but it just felt slow. But I think since the album has released and hearing it right after Good Day, I think it benefits from being after Good Day. And the live stream definitely has for better or for worse, like improved my opinion on it, because I think that intro is just so good, and the outro using Choker, just reiterating the fact that like he's completely alone. So it's hard to separate now the music from the live stream, but I think the live stream has elevated the song. And then yeah, like Shy Away following that, I think Shy Away has grown on me significantly more than Choker over time. I think I liked it a lot. I feel like I should make a graph for like how much I like this album like over time, because there's just been so many ups and downs, but I liked it a lot, and then it shrunk on me, and then when the album came out, it just like exploded on, and now it's like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I agree.
Just, I think compared to the rest of the songs, it's just so energetic and fun. And I really like Shy Away.
Definitely also like I saw their performance of it on The Tonight Show, and then I think it was either the Billboard Music Awards, I don't know if it was that, or iHeartRadio Awards, where they did it. Those were such good performances, and it made me love the song like even more.
And the Scream live, like I understand why they didn't do it for the studio release, but I love the live Scream. It's so good. It just adds that extra punch in the second half of the song. The Outside. Thoughts on the outside?
Like the outside. Start us off. Why don't you like it?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to clarify, that one has snuck up on me, and I do like it now. I think initially, though, I felt like it was just like super shallow, and like sonically I liked it. The production of it was good, but I didn't necessarily care for like the lyrics. Like it just kind of felt meaningless. But I think now it's just like a super good song, and just having the whole album in context now, like none of it was really, I mean, there are like moments of really deep stuff. But overall, it feels like more of a carefree album, and I think that was stated by Tyler, like that was his approach all along. And this is, I feel like, one of the more carefree, fun ones that just to vibe to. And now that I have that context and I've accepted it for that, it has grown on me a lot. So yeah, initially though, I was just like, again, kind of confused, and I was like, this is just so not 21 Pilots.
Yeah, no, that's very true. It wasn't like super lyrically deep, but I like the funky beat, and I like the part where they go up and down.
Yep, I literally cannot
I'd
unsee that.
vibe with it.
Yeah, like when I'm like in the car driving, I do that sometimes, like to the up and down part.
I was like, make your case for the outside, because I love the outside, but
Now, I don't love it, but like I definitely, like, I will seek it out now. Like it's in my brain sometimes. Like literally this morning when I was making coffee, I was like, Alexa, wait, now she's gonna activate. But I was like, you know, a name, play the outside, and it was fun. When I said that it doesn't sound like 21 Pilots, like I feel like there are so many people making the argument that like they don't have a consistent sound, which I get, but also at the same time, like I feel like 21 Pilots always subverts the genre that they do and like adds their own spin on it, and I feel like that's what's lacking in some of these songs. And so when I say like, yeah, that doesn't sound like 21 Pilots, I feel like it's that subversion is lacking in a lot of their music and in this album. But it's hard to put your finger on it, so I don't know. But I feel like I just see that argument all the time. It's like, well, they don't even have a specific sound. I'm like, yeah, but they do. It's just kind of hard to, you know, it's kind of unspoken, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I feel like I don't want to like compare them because they're not anything like the
It's
other
hard
albums,
not
but like
to.
Trent, even like Vince, they all like have like a universal sound, but they don't. Like different genres mixed in different songs that you don't hear in other ones, where it's like there's like hard rock, there's reggae, rap, like it's just. But yeah, this one I feel like it's hard to be like, oh yeah, this one's that song on the album. It's more kind of all the same, kind of morphed together.
Yeah, and like Tyler said, like yeah,
more.
Which is like, yeah. Anyway, that's a tangent, but yeah, I think in that interview even he said like they're not designed with specific track numbers in mind, like they're kind of meant to be shuffled aside from the beginning and the end. So Saturday's the next song. How are you guys vibing with Saturday?
I just want to say that I love Saturday. It's another one of those, I guess you could put in the category of the outside, where it's not anything that you need to look into lyrically. And I know it's probably like, at least what I've seen, like the most hated one on the album. Just because that's, you know, it's just like a surface level type song. But I really like it. I think it's just one of those songs that I think, and other people have made the point that you can literally just put it on for anyone. People that don't even know 21 Pilots are really invested and they'll enjoy it. So I feel like it's that type of song. But it's interesting to see most people, I think, saying that it's their least favorite.
My first listen through, didn't love it, and then I saw the live stream, and for some reason I was like, wow, this is a jam. What am I talking about? Because they're on the couch dancing, Josh on the drums. I don't know. I loved it. And then my birthday was on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So I was going out with all my friends, and I played the song for them because I go, boys, it's Saturday. So I played the song, and everyone liked it. And they don't listen to 21 Pilots, so.
Is that the same group that loved the quarantine song?
Yep. Oh my gosh, I live streamed the live stream when that song came on because they all love that song. I was like, boys, guess what's on?
That's awesome. Yeah. Saturday's good. I think that one has shrunk on me over time. I still like it. And yeah, the live stream definitely elevated that song because it's just so fun. Especially with like the live trumpet and everything. That's awesome. But yeah, it's still fun. And it is one that I like will go and seek out and play, but just it isn't as I think I just was expecting to not like it because of all the internet hate, and then when I listened to it the first time, I was like, no, this is fun. Like, this is really good. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I still like it. Yeah, definitely. Just not my favorite from the album. Never Take It is the one that follows Saturday. I'll start with Never Take It because initially really loved that song. I heard the White Stripes influence, Jack White, who's one of the two duo members. And I still really like that song a lot. I feel like a lot of people don't like or understand Never Take It. And I think it's like a sleeper. It's going to be slept on for sure. It's like right in the middle of the album. But I just felt like there's so much energy from 21 Pilots that I haven't heard in that specific genre before with the kind of like rock. It's just a straight up rock song. Like usually 21 Pilots like genre bends. But yeah, that's just a straight up like rock song and it's really fun. Good energy for sure.
You're gonna hate me. My first time I went through the album, it was my favorite song, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it's the only time this ever happened with a song where the more I listened to it, the less I liked it.
Oh,
I know I'm gonna get hate.
no.
Everyone's gonna say, Jake Dello, what are you talking about? This is
Jake
the best
Dello,
song
what are
on
you
the album."
talking about?
I know.
Jake Dello canceled, not
I listened to it. I was like, wait, I know this is the best song. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. I don't like it as much as I originally thought I did. I still like it. I can still listen to it. It's not a skip song, in my opinion, but it's not my favorite.
Is it your
I
least
don't know
favorite on the album?
No.
Okay.
No. Second.
I'm like,
Oh,
let's wait. So,
Yeah, we'll wait for the ranking.
We'll get to that.
wow, Never Take It. Honestly, I feel like it didn't impress me enough like the first time I heard it. Not that it was bad, but it was just kind of like there, I guess. I was like, oh, like it's all right. But I think also, like you said, it's just straight up rock song, and I wasn't like expecting that either. I think that's why I was just kind of like, oh, it just sounds like another rock song, like whatever. But now that I've like actually looked through the lyrics of all the songs and everything, it's a lot cooler to listen to. Yeah, definitely not up there, but it's grown on me for sure. But I really didn't like it at first.
Yeah, and Never Take It is like the new, like thematically, it's kind of the new Jumpsuit, where it's just like the rebel song, or I guess Bandito is another one of those. But yeah, it's I like it a lot. But it's cool that we have differing opinions on it. That's what makes us people. That's really cool.
This is a safe space. I know other people will attack us online, but this is a safe space.
Oh,
yeah.
I think we know each other well enough to know we won't attack each other at this point for differing ideals. Mulberry Street follows Never Take It. I'm gonna be last this time. What do you guys think?
I'll go first. Listen to it the first time. Probably my least favorite song the first time through. Again, saw the live stream. I go, wait a minute. Get out of my... And I was jamming. I was like, wow. Oh, now it's like top 5, low key.
Whoa.
I don't know what I was doing my first listen through, but now it's the bop now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I slept on it way too hard, I think.
And that, honestly, that's that's the power of the live stream. Like, imagine if that live stream did not happen.
The performance.
Imagine if it didn't happen. Like, we would still...
I know.
Crazy.
That always happens, though, when you see them live in concert. Like, I feel like some songs that might not be my favorite, like Pet Cheetah, I saw that live. I was like, wow, I slept on this way too much.
Pet Cheetah.
So, eventually, I would have liked the Mulberry Street. But...
Totally.
I liked seeing the visual. I think it just fit it perfectly. So, I loved Mulberry Street, like, as soon as I heard it, because, like you were saying, he had inspiration from Elton John, which it straight up sounds like... I compared it to Benny and the Jets to one of my friends, and I love that whole era of music. So I think that's also why I was like super drawn to it. But yeah, that one's a bop for sure. So I'm glad you changed your mind, Dello, because
I definitely like it now.
Yeah, it sounds like both of us Jakes had the exact same reaction, because that's now in my top 3, and it was probably my second least favorite song on the first listen.
definitely was low at first.
I didn't get it. I was just like, it just felt like slow and simple, but now, like, with repeated listens, like hearing the production of it, I don't know, and it's just like so bouncy and like fun, and like I just don't know why I didn't like it at first. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's definitely one of my, it's probably my top three.
Formidable.
Formidable.
Oh, Formidable.
Mm. I'll be the first to say it. Love this song. Still enjoy it, but significantly has fallen from grace because of how simple it is. And I think I was just like, I'm such a sucker for like bright and cheery acoustic guitar chords on like any song. I'm just like such a sucker for that. Like it's just so good. And when it has in just remotely like soft side to that with the acoustic guitar, I'm already in love with it. But just like with multiple like listens, I'm just like, it's fine, like it's serviceable, but it's like not creative. It doesn't, it's, they're not pushing themselves with it really. It just seems like a very simple, yeah, acoustic guitar song. I still really enjoy it, but not as much as I loved it in the first reaction.
I feel like I was the opposite with that. I feel like I enjoy it more now.
Yeah.
Because I just heard it as, like you said, like a simplistic song, and I was just like, okay, like it definitely gave me, and I love 90s music too, so like the guitar just reminded me of some like really happy like pop rock 90s song. But I definitely love it a lot more now. It's not about Jenna.
It's not about Jenna.
So,
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
when you said that in your video, I was like I was just sitting there like, wait, what?
And that's the thing, like I wasn't taking it at face value. I feel like a lot of these songs are supposed to be taken at face value, but I thought like that was like I was expecting the 21 Pilots twist of the song, and it's that he's actually like viewing her as like this really powerful person in his life, but that's not it at all.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not Jenna. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was just an assumption.
This song was like the chlorine for me in Trench. The first listen through, literally loved it like immediately. I think this is my number one. I know we're not doing
Whoa!
rankings yet. This might be my number one.
Whoa!
I was going through the album. Like I said, I didn't love a bunch of the songs early on at first. I love them now.
Yeah.
But this is the first song I listened to where I was like, wow, this is like, I don't know, so much serotonin or whatever coming down from the brain when I listened to it the first
Dopamine.
time. Yeah, dopamine.
All of it.
And I was like, wow, this is so good. And I don't know, I just like the lyrics. I like the vibe. I don't know what it is about it, but
That's crazy.
it's my favorite.
It's
You know?
funny because I follow both of you guys on Spotify, and I'm on Spotify on my computer a lot, and I see Formidable a lot. Playing
Yeah,
Jake
I love
Della
that
playing
song.
Formidable. That's really cool. I really like that. Like you like
Yeah,
one of the
it's not a lot
sleeper
of people's
songs.
favorites.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I feel
really
like
liked it.
it's my favorite, honestly, because I know that the night the album came out, and you were like live tweeting all your ratings of the songs, and like as soon as you started talking about Formidable, I was like, whoa, he loves this song.
I
was
do.
like,
I tweeted. I
Yeah.
said Formidable, hard eyes.
yeah.
You're inspiring me. Just your charisma alone is inspiring me to like listen to it on repeat a couple times.
It's like,
and
God,
just
did I
like
not like it? Did I
better
not like
understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bounce Man's next.
Yep.
I only know that because I'm jamming, and I'm like, oh, Bounce Man's on, dang it. oh man, yeah.
Again, no offense to anybody. Like, this is again, we're people. Our brains just react to things differently. But there were a ton of people that I like responded to my tweet that were saying that that was their favorite song. They're like, Bounce Man just hits different. Like it's just so good. And I'm like, I don't get
It's
your.
different. The only thing I hit is the skip button. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it definitely hits different. It hits in the way that I want to skip
Look
it.
at the reactions. I love it.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
oh no, this is my number one.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes. I'm so glad it's not my favorite because that'd be really awkward right now.
It'd be-
No.
but it's
Different opinions.
again,
Doesn't
that's
even
okay.
matter.
It's okay.
You have to have a least favorite song on every album. Like you have
Well,
to.
yeah, of course.
Even if you like the song, there has to be at least a least favorite if you're actually ranking them.
As soon as that
just
little
has
like
to be the case.
instrumental motif popped up the first time, it's like da 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 da. I'm like, no,
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
nope.
I feel like I would enjoy the song 10 times more if that just was gone.
Yeah,
that little
I
thing.
agree.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is, honestly, because I hear it start and I'm like,
I cringe every time, almost every time. And what was the
yeah.
analogy? You felt like it was like a Disney or like a Disney
Uh,
song or something, or
no, I said in my reaction that that song sounded like Animal Crossing music.
oh, you're
Um,
right. No, no, sorry, sorry. In Good Day, you mentioned it sounded like a specific song in something else.
um, I said Sesame Street because
Sesame
it does
Street.
remind me of.
That sounds kind of like a Sesame Street song to me. Yeah, it just and like
Yeah,
I think I said in my reaction I was like it just reminds me of like Mr. Rogers. It's just like very like for kids or something. Like I don't know. It just like it's just not for my demographic, I guess.
I think it was just like a weird mixture of things in the song because it has that little I don't even know what that is, and then it has like the because wasn't his brother
It's like
he did vocals on that song too, right?
it's like the room chorus type of thing, singing along.
Yeah, like the when they're all just like bounce. But I don't know why it just bothers me that there's like multiple people like I don't know. It's just weird. I
And
don't know why it
Yeah.
makes it.
and it's just a bad chorus. I hate the like bounce, 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 man. Like it's just like ugh. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I can't get through it.
yeah.
I don't know.
That is a skip.
It happens though.
Yeah, that is a skip for me
Yeah.
sometimes. Like sometimes I will listen to it. I do like the ending of the song more than the beginning, but I just
Because
feel like
and
yeah, to get to the end, yeah, you have to go through the beginning, and I don't want to do that most of the time.
yeah, I do like the vocals at the beginning though.
Mm.
At the very beginning. Um, that's probably like my favorite part, honestly.
And the pa pa
Um,
pa.
but yeah, once the chorus hits, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good. We're all pretty universal in that, which makes me think that probably a lot of other people are too. If we've all felt pretty differently about all the songs, but we're united on this one,
Yeah,
that's
the
a
first
sign.
one we had a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
I feel like.
So all of our least favorites. Again, there has to be a least favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Yeah, me too. It's so funny that there's Bounce Man, and then after that, there's No Chances, which is just the complete polar opposite type of song.
Oh, I know. No
Um,
chances. Polar opposite.
Polar opposite. No Chances follows Bounce Man, which is the exact opposite. 180. How you guys feel about that one?
You know I love these types of songs, Jake.
I do.
I was like,
I do.
right when I heard it. So I'm still running. I ran in like college and stuff. I still run on my own. So I was going on a super hard workout. I played a song 10 times on repeat, and I ran like 8 miles at like
Whoa.
sub 6 pace per mile.
Whoa.
Listening to the song. I was getting so pumped up. I was like, yeah, no chance. Oh my gosh, I love this song.
And for me, what makes the song is the little like acoustic guitar bridge part, like
Oh, I
before the
love that.
last chorus. Like I love that. That little touch is just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in Jumpsuit where it gets all quiet, and that's pretty much my favorite song or favorite part of the song. It's the same for No Chances where like that little like withdraw before the last like earth-shattering chorus comes in.
Yeah,
It's just
I love
so
the
good.
switch ups. I love those are like my favorite. Like that's why I like Chlorine so much.
No Chances, it like it honestly like scared me, but in the best way possible. And it reminded me of a lot of like their earlier stuff and like Blurry Face. Just the sound and like the intensity. Like I love that too. Like those are my favorite songs by them. Like Jumpsuit, like just it's my favorite. I'm glad it was there. I don't know what I would have done without a song like that. And then I
Same.
remember like it was starting and I was like, I swear if this man doesn't start rapping right now, I don't know what I'm
Oh yeah,
gonna do.
you literally said that. You literally go, oh, I hope there's rapping. 5 seconds later, rap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think both
I was
of
like,
us.
this
Yeah, I
is the
said that
only
too.
way.
Crazy.
I was like, this is the only way that you can make this song. Like you have to.
Yeah.
But
And yeah, I just love the delivery of the rap too, and feng shui. I was like, oh, I had to look that up, but it makes sense. First, I thought it was like from the perspective of the banditos, or like I thought it was like bishops and then Banditos, and then Bishops, and it just switched
Yeah.
off like that. No, I think it's all Bishop, and they're all just like,
Yeah, it has to be.
there's
'Cause they
like,
quoted it.
yeah, there's like yeah, exactly. There's the overarching theme of like, we're gonna come for you, no chance of escape, but then it kind of like gets in those sweeter moments, almost like coax you in to like, or it's like they're trying to like appeal to like the sentimental side, but overall there's like that overarching feeling of like, no, there's no hope anyway, you know. For me, that song sounds like a fairly local and Pet Cheetah like had a kid or something. Like that's just,
Yeah.
it's so good. It sounds like it could be on either one of those albums, and I love that dark feel from 21 Pilots, so definitely a
For
favorite.
sure.
Last song.
Yeah, it leads perfectly into Redecorate. It pulls a jumpsuit Levitate, and it kind of morphs into the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you guys feel on this one? Because this one, this one's interesting.
Just as good, I thought. I love the high intensity songs, and like you said, Jumpsuit Levitate. Doesn't it like sound like it transitions from one another, or is that not a thing?
No, it does. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going crazy or not. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like this one just as much. I love the high intensity songs, like I said. I also listen to this one on my workout. But yeah, these are the type of songs I thought would be in the beginning of the album, but they're
Mhm.
at the end.
So I didn't understand Redecorate at first, like at all, as you guys probably saw. And then it definitely grew on me a lot more. I feel like overall right now my take on it is I enjoy it a lot lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
But like musically it's not really my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not really giving us much. But the lyrics and the way Tyler presents the lyrics are like probably my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
So it's a good one though. I like it. But musically, it's probably my least favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're in like Bounce Man, I don't know, but like on for different reasons.
Do we even know like what it's even about? Like I know everybody in the comments are gonna be like, it's a, you know, that response that Tyler gave, where it's you know, about someone in his life that he knows personally, and but I'm just talking about like in terms of like the lore or like even deeper meanings. Like, is it from the perspective of someone in Dima, or like, and then there's like that, it references like this girl or this woman, and for me it's just like it's so like back and forth that it's hard to even comprehend like the meaning of it, you know. It just sounds like
Yeah.
people that are just
Yeah.
generally struggling with something, and I don't know if there's something to like link them together or if it's just about that in general.
I feel like they purposely left it out of the live stream because there's like obviously the character to be added, and there's something in the storyline that we don't know that maybe we have to wait for like a music video. Because I remember Chlorine that wasn't in any of the live concerts or anything, and they waited for the music video and like Ned and Ned's Bayou and all that. So I think that's gonna be one of those songs where we get more lore later. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
My thinking on it is, do you guys know about like the audio that plays at the beginning of it?
Mm-hmm.
The Clancy letter
Mm-hmm.
thing?
Clancy letter.
Yeah. So my guess is that it's from his perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And because it talks about like two different people, like a guy and a girl. I feel like they're talking about people that are basically in the same position as him, that are trapped, or they kind of like accepted their fate, I guess, in Dima. That's like my guess on it, because I feel it's weird that like the whole like Skilled and IC Clancy's dead, and then it's his like words are put at the end of the album. I feel like because we talked about like how we think that he's not actually dead.
Yeah.
Or was that not you? I don't know who I said that to.
No,
but
he's definitely not dead. There's no way.
Yeah.
yeah, so I feel like the song's like based on him and what he's wherever he is right now, or maybe just what he's seen from other people.
Mm-hmm.
But as like a second meaning, because I know that Tyler said he got inspiration from one of his friends.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my That's what I'm thinking about the song. But
Yeah, I really hope it's a culmination of everything that you guys said. One, that it is a music video that will explain what it's about later on and like the lore behind that. I really hope so because I personally really like this song. I feel like people were saying in the Trench era that Morph sounded like a John Bellion song and they didn't like it because of that. But I feel like listening to the vocals, like this song sounds like a John Bellion song for sure.
Yeah.
Like even the backing vocals are so like Bellion-esque or Bellion or however you say it. But I still enjoy it. But I really like the story of like the woman that he's talking about, and how imposing it sounds. Like she's not afraid of her reflection, but like what she sees behind it. And I don't know if that's mentioning like there's another figure behind her, or if like behind her reflection is like her her inner self or something like that. But then it mentions like a shadow in the corner or something, like giving direction. And I don't know if that's like again Dima or something in Dima, but it's like there's so many interesting strands of information there, and I really hope that we get further clarification on what it is.
I'm literally just thinking about this right now that it might be how they're kind of being like sentenced to death in a way, and it's like right before that's gonna happen.
Dang.
Now I'm thinking that right now. I'm like, this is a really intense song, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with like the I don't want to say the banditos because they're or I mean I guess they could be banditos trapped in there. I don't know.
I think it is interesting too, like another I guess layer of meaning for that song is like talking about how your room is like your metaphorical representation of your life, and it contains all the experiences that you have. If you guys watch Fantano and like his reaction to Skilled and Icy, which he gave it a 2, I think that's kind of it's savage. But as someone like Fantano loved Trench, and that makes sense why I kind of gave it a 2. But anyway, he used that analogy of like this is, you know, a representations of like someone's mind or like their life, and it's the things that you collect are like memories, and I thought that was an interesting comparison.
Wow.